Yeah. So like on page, on the first page, you got page one. You can put in revenue of 9241.
Make that transfer tonight then.
So you can just recognize. Otherwise, you have it's supposed to be. And then people think.
Yeah, that's where she needs the money put in.
Yeah, so that's what I would do.
Yeah.
Then it still balances,
Yeah.
and then.
Okay, I'm getting there. Just give me a second.
Don't feel the pressure.
Not at all. All rise for the pledge. I
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
And we'll call the meeting to order. And thank you, Bruce, for getting everybody up.
1 p.m. time.
Rod, here, Nicole, Dave, here, Carolyn,
Here.
Deb.
Here, Nicole said she'd be a little bit late, but she does plan on showing. All right, visitors, public comment. What do we got? Anybody want to say anything?
After the meeting on September 17th, I felt it important to look a few things up and to take a look at just how things function here. First, I want to let everybody in the town know that every time these three call one of these special meetings to try and get rid of the fire chief, that's extra money we have to pay them. They get bonuses for showing up for that. The second thing I wanted to bring up tonight is after communicating with the League of Wisconsin Municipalities, I want to ask Rod to resign from the board. He is conflicted on the board by being a member of the fire department, by speaking up in the September 17th meeting in an attempt to oust the current chief to which he answers, and because he has what's called a pecuniary interest. As they stated, their intent was to reinstall Lori, Rod's wife, as chief. That financially affects his home and him and his promotion and his job within the fire department. Now, after talking to the League of Wisconsin Municipalities and looking at specifically criminal statutes 1959 and 19 sub 42, he is in clear violation, and I would like to point out to the rest of the town and to the board that the judicial instructions on this are that abstaining from voting does not avoid a violation of these subsections and statutes. He's inherently conflicted. He can't so much as vote on the budget because it affects the fire department and thereby him, or staffing, or moving funds, or grants, or equipment repairs, or anything else. He is horribly conflicted on this board, and the board, by letting him stay there and not removing him or forcing him to resign, is in violation of Wisconsin statutes.
You got paperwork on any of that stuff?
I do. Would you like it?
Yes, please.
Okay. Now, or do you want it at the end?
I will do later.
Okay.
All right. Anybody else? All right. Approval of the town board minutes from September 8th, 2025. Need a motion?
I have a question on the sanitary permits on the second page of the minutes. On Highway 53, is that correct? Mentioned twice, a new address issued on 153. And I don't think that's in our township. You probably meant C, huh?
Zoning permits issued on County Road C, Galvin, and Oak Plain. Or you're looking at sanitary,
Sanitary
153.
permit in,
Galvin, St. Joe's, and Marsh Run. Highway 53 probably wouldn't quite work there.
Hey, just asking.
That probably should come out of there.
for both of them. New
Yeah,
addresses
and the new
also.
address issued on 153, that ain't around here either. You find them?
Oh, okay, I'm sorry. So those should be amended to be Quincy Lane. The person currently lives on 153. They're
Okay.
building a new house on
On
Quincy.
Quincy?
Yeah.
So Quincy,
I'll move to approve the town board minutes of September 8th with those corrections.
Any second? Okay. Any discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Approval of town board meeting minutes from September 17th, 2025. Need a motion? Anybody?
I'll make a motion to approve the minutes September 17th, 2025.
Can we get a second?
I'll second.
Any discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Under reports, Mr. Schmidt.
Are we able to move 7B up and 18 through 26 for me? Please?
Into your report.
Yeah. I don't know how that all works, so I'm just asking.
Why don't we move it up to the, from 18 up to the new business? We can start with your stuff. We're gonna get into new business. 7B, what are you looking at there?
I didn't know if there was any questions on checks.
Oh, we're not there yet.
Yeah, no, that's why I didn't know if we could bump it up, but, okay, September 2025, we had two EMS calls, one fire alarm. Since the last town board meeting, the fire department has held 2 officers and a membership meeting as well as a budget workshop, fire and EMS trainings. Through organizing the station, department personnel removed some scrap. And we received $83.20.
Can't read 71,040 pounds.
We didn't turn it around 71,000 pounds.
That's what the receipt said.
Okay.
A little high.
Yeah.
Maybe that's a typo.
I completed the DNR grant audit and preliminary Fall Fest revenue.
Yeah,
Okay.
revenue is 31,775.39, and expense is 19,741.16.
Okay.
And those are preliminary numbers, correct?
Then we're just preliminary.
Yes.
Yep.
For the people, just a quick reference. These are the policy and procedure manual for the fire department. And this is job descriptions and bylaws. So just when people ask what we have to go through, these are the books that we have to go through. From that standpoint, anything else you got, or we'll just wait till
Yeah,
then? Okay, we're good.
okay. Plan Commission, Dorothy,
No report.
nothing? All right, highway. First of all, I got a letter in the mail. Here's a copy for you, from Jerry Minor, who's the fire chief at Pittsville. Quite interesting, a little different than the ones we got before. Jerry did say, and so did Kevin, that we could share these letters. So if anybody wants to do an open records request, you're more than welcome to.
You want us to go through them now?
You want the letter? I want you to read it.
Right now.
You want it to be, want it to be read?
Good. It's up to you,
You
you're
wanna
the
read
chair.
it?
Huh?
You want to read it?
Well, I haven't read it yet, so I'm good. I'll let
I
you read
just gave it to you.
Yeah, I know. So you can read it.
All right. This is Madam Chair. I told myself some time back I would not comment publicly on the upheaval in your township reference your fire EMS services. Over the past 6 months or so, I've received phone calls from board members, fire department members, and current chief, many neighboring fire departments, and the public asking for input to this ongoing saga. I usually gave my opinion when asked, but as I said, I hold off on making public comments. However, watching the special meeting on Tuesday, September 16, a review of Chief Schmidtke disappears very much like a witch hunt rather than a review. Some board members have a personal agenda that is obvious. It was nice to see many citizens of the town present with commentary. Appropriate or not, at least they are witnessing what is going on with the emergency services. In my many years of service, I have been involved in many political meetings related to fire departments, some useful, some destructive, some therapeutic. They usually all have one thing in common. There is almost one item or person that has brought on the problem or contention, one catalyst. In this case, that is also true. Normally, one would remove the problem and move on. Yours is more like a cancer that is rearing its ugly head every time those that are looking for improvement cut parts out of it. Others are trying to keep what, in my opinion, caused 90% of the problem in place. I've known Kevin ask for many years, that'd be Schmidtke, either through his business or on the scene or in a meeting somewhere in central Wisconsin. I know him to be a responsible person, and I have spoken to him when he requests input from me. Again, many answers are direct as not to be misunderstood. He is tasked with an enormous duty to rebuild something that has been woefully neglected and mismanaged for some time. In the township style of government, you have the town owns the fire department, and the fire department is responsible for reporting to the board. It certainly appears some board members have been misled by previous fire department management and had a different presentation regarding the operation of the department. I'm sorry about that to those of you that have called me, but it is quite clear to me this is the case. I have watched many of the meeting videos over this time and have continuously questioned some of the information you were being fed. The state requires this, Mavis requires that, this grant will cover this or that. Bylaws and statutes that are pulled out of I don't know where that simply are not true. I reference the need for the new air compressor, SCIBA bottles that can't be transported by anyone other than the member of the fire department, maintenance issues or lack thereof, or accidents, no, not accidents as they are preventable, more like blatant operational issues, not reporting anything to department or health services, EMS section of the state of Wisconsin for nearly 2 years. You're extremely lucky, and I don't know why the state didn't pull the license to operate the EMRs. How many hydraulic power tools have you paid for or gotten from other sources? One set is what 95% of departments run with. I recall the comment about having multiple calls so you could go do 2 operations at once. Works well with a large metropolis such as Madison, but how often has it happened in McMillan? Marshfield ambulances carry more tools now and can certainly handle another situation at the same time. But can you staff 2 extrication events at one time in 2 different locations? I think not. If so, I would like to see that report. Your neighboring agencies also carry those tools. Agreement should be in place to make that happen when required. That equipment requires maintenance at a minimum annually. That does not come without a price tag. Has any maintenance been done on any of this stuff? Are there records to support that? Are all the department records accessible to the new chief? Or have they gone into hiding to make this attempt at transition more difficult? Sorry, but when the chief is saying we haven't found everything yet, in one small building, files and documents for one agency, where are they? They are the property of the town and not to be kept at members' homes if this is the case. Long letter. Yes, the fire service is
Inundated.
inundated with outside agency regulations. I believe I counted over 20 of them at one time. However, there are some stipulations such as in NFPA, what's that, Kevin?
It's just the National Fire Protection Agency, it's a guideline.
Okay, where the AHJ, the authority having a jurisdiction, can alter some of these rules for a time. I've referenced the turnout year age requirement, NFPA 1971, the 10-year rule. The authority having jurisdiction can keep some of that year in service if people that are wearing it are only support staff, not interior fire personnel, for example. Has the past management ever referenced that? At nearly $10,000 per person to outfit them, top to bottom, we can't afford to do that in one lump sum. As having been around a long time, it really distresses me when I see some of the things going on that give our citizens heartburn. We in the fire service are forever trying to put our best foot forward, have a positive image to our public, be fiscally responsible, and the list goes on. When I witness blatant misconduct, insubordination, and no respect for the job, I have to say something. If there are members on the department that are complaining, and I seriously doubt more than 2, would request same in writing, otherwise this hearsay crap is just that, crap. Calls to the media, really? You don't think these folks get enough of those whiny ass calls? That's why they don't cover them. That's another bad reflection on your department and township. No, I am not a taxpayer in your town, but this reflection on the fire service travels much farther than your borders. I have told Kevin I am more than happy to help him on anything I can. We have already worked on a radio issue and SCIBA testing issues as well as others. I also did attend the first night of Balloon Fest. I witnessed Kevin trying to hold things together. He made multiple phone call attempts to the so-called leader of the event. If anyone was negligent in their duties, it was the Balloon Fest organizers, not the fire department. While I see some members of the department, there was not a tremendous response. Why? Undermining. I hope not, but when I hear only one person showed up for training with Stratford Fire Department, and that was the chief, it makes me wonder, are others being told not to show up as to undermine the new chief? We're almost done. With the many years of management issues, I'm sure we could continue this conversation into a couple more pages. As I said earlier, things that happen in the fire department are reflected on fire departments everywhere. That is my concern. I'm also aware of neighboring fire departments that have very deep concerns about the past and some of the present with your fire department. We all have problem people and issues from time to time, but in this case, this department, there have been more special meetings and closed session meetings since the hiring Kevin and his team that I have seen any place. Jerry Minor. So, with that said, we'll go on to the ordinance. The ordinance for our wind turbines right now is sitting in between attorneys. We have our attorney and we have Remsey. The draft is done. They're looking it over to see if they have to add anything to it. So that's where we're at. With roads, Winterberry is done now. I called Bugar again to get Hadamar, Penny, and Lumen set for this winter. So they said they're planning on it. He's just trying to play catch up. And also we're gonna be doing probably 5 culverts here pretty quick this week. So, and we did have to put a tire on the cruise there, didn't we? Or 2 tires? 2 tires. One was flat. They got split rim and nobody will work on it. So TJ's Auto actually made it work for us. So they're gonna get that squared away.
Oh, regular tires? The tires on the outside?
Yes, yeah,
Okay.
yeah. That's what I got so far. When we get into the quotes for the truck, we've been busy. Any questions? for roads, ordinance, letter? All right, let's move on. Library, Rod.
I got nothing.
Nicole's not here. Garbage and recycling, Dave.
I did talk to the manager up at Weston about the turnarounds on the new chip seals. Didn't get a response back, left his message twice on his answering phone.
So you're talking about down on Scheuer and on your road?
On Elm Tree, and actually Quincy, the same thing.
Uh-huh.
And I was down there and looked at that one.
Who lives on that road that we can call it their road?
No comment. The recycling for 2026 per unit for recycle is $4.32, and for garbage it's $21.93. So that's gone up per contract with waste managers.
What was the percentage of that increase?
Pardon me?
Increase from what? What was the current rate?
It's built in their contract, every year it escalates, just like the ambulance contract and like everything else. I think the ambulance contract was a 3% increase to over 75,000 this year versus 73 or whatever it was last year. That's all I have.
Policies and procedures, Carolyn.
Okay, we're continuing to go through these. Donna has now completed hers. Now I have to go over it again. And then hopefully we can get this together to present, bring forth for people to go through.
Okay. Newsletter, Carolyn, nothing until.
Nothing yet.
Ordinances, Nicole's not here. On the ordinances, we do have our road ordinances up by the attorney. He's going to be updating them so that they comply with wind turbines. Ramsey had recommended that we update them just for the road. And I think the weight limits is what they're gonna be looking at.
So they're gonna increase those?
I don't know. Yeah, they're there. That's what it is right now. So that him, Lee and Ramsey were gonna discuss that and get them put together for us, so. All right, clerk.
Yeah, so, the application window for the ARIP is now open. That is open until December 15th, 2025. We can submit two, for that grant. The LRIP is open, that is due the end of this month. In July, it was mentioned to request ASH for LRIP. I also think that Lincoln would be a good candidate for LRIP, as it checks some boxes that are specific for the Tri-S, which is the 90% cost share one. So if you want me to apply for LRIP,
Can you do two on that one?
yes.
And they're what percentage?
The Tri and the, so there's 3 grants in there. Tri is the one where I think that ASH would be the best fit.
Okay.
It gets decided by the county, and the county gets an allotment of money, so I think that ASH should probably be on the
That's
cheaper
one we
side,
get
because
that
it's
on
pretty
before.
short. So that might fit, it might plug a hole that the county wants to fill with the grant. The Tri, I think that one's a 50-50. The Tri-S is a 90-10, so we pay 10%, and the Tri-D is a 50-50. If you apply for it as a Tri-S, they will also take it and consider it as a Tri-D. So you might say, oh, I want to do this as Tri-S, and hoping for the 90%, and they say, well, we'll fund it at the Tri-D, here's 50%, and then you can just take it.
Isn't that the one we discussed for St. Joe's?
No, for St. Joe's is the STP local.
Okay.
So I'm continuing to work on 2 applications for that. Both of those are due at the end of the month. So it's
I know we
busy.
had a list of the ones we wanted to apply for.
So that one, we're doing applications for Riverside and St. Joe's.
Okay, that's where they are.
Yeah, Riverside was the other one.
Uh-huh.
What part of Lincoln are we looking at?
So my suggestion would be for the whole thing. One of the criteria for the Tri-S is they look favorably on
connecting Minnesota.
Yeah, the border
So
roads.
it'd be south of Man,
Right,
between Man and the city, and Spencer Street.
Oh, okay, then probably not
The one we
thinking.
just chip sealed.
Yeah, if we just chip sealed, then probably
Yeah, we
not
can-
doing that one.
I was wondering about that too, I thought.
Okay.
Okay. That's all right, if you wanna apply for it, go ahead.
No, I got enough stuff on my plate.
On the
so-
AREP, the only road I can think of, or the ag grant, I think that's the AREP one, isn't it?
Yeah,
The only one I can think of is Drake.
Right, because we applied for that one also.
And we can also submit the same application.
Yeah.
I just got a letter from John Spiros,
Okay,
and they're going to, you can put 2 applications in for that, but they're also coming, and he's, for a bridge, or the large culverts, that's also through that ag grant, where you could get a possibility of another 20% more than what we would get from the county. But there's something about the approaches with that. Have you read any of that, or no?
no, that doesn't sound familiar to me.
Okay, because I was thinking that box grant, or box culvert that we're putting on Rod's Road. Because that was gonna be a $250,000
right.
job, so if we could get something there, but, I gotta check on there's something about with the approach with that. It doesn't have to be anything to do with ag or nothing like that. It's just, there's something about the approach that, you know, to the,
On the 30th, we have Towns Association, we could talk to the highway commissioner on that.
okay, maybe
Or
you
the-
know,
Well, they just appointed a road committee from the town chairs in the township, so that'd be a question for them.
yeah, because it wasn't real clear, and it says when they get that updated, they let me know,
Okay.
so,
And that's on
That's
October 30th.
yeah,
Okay, that's got one.
yeah, that's for the Wisconsin towns.
Correct.
Yes.
But, and that ag grant has to be in by what, 30th?
December 15th, so we got some time on that one.
Yeah.
so.
Well, you got one basically done, you're just
Yeah.
gonna resubmit the one for Drake.
Okay, so
So,
I'll write down to resubmit Drake. And then, you guys can potentially consider another one.
I don't know where, you gotta have some. Galvin, what's the time frame on that one? What's the
when they-
sunset date?
I don't know off the top of my head. I think it's quite a while.
I thought there was like 3 or 4 years in there, wasn't there, for that? That might be one for Galvin. All the way,
Overlay again,
yeah,
south, you're talking,
from 97 all the way, because if you got a couple, 3 years to do this,
right?
you know, by that time, they should have these roads all be held pretty good.
Hopefully not.
All the way to Old Plain?
Huh?
All the way to Old Plain?
I don't know if we need to go all the way to the plane,
Up to Old Plain?
because you gotta keep in mind that this is gonna be a road that, you can't post, and it has to be blacktop.
Because there is ag use up.
Yeah, but there is right down here too, so I mean, we could go quite a ways. Huh?
All the way.
Doesn't Bruce live down there?
You don't mess with that road.
Yeah, this is Bruce's road.
Kelly's road too.
Yeah,
He likes dust.
anyway,
Actually, the gravel's pretty good, it slows people down.
yeah. But, that's about the only one I can think of that would qualify really. Unless you can come up with something else. I mean, that's a 90-10, that one you don't wanna throw away, you know.
What about Roman Road?
Huh?
What about Roman Road from Galvin East?
Oh, you mean just that 1 mile?
Yeah.
Could, I suppose, attempt it anyway. You can't post it, but then you go the next mile, or then they could be able to go down that road.
There is no, it gets stopped, it ends, and then it goes across.
But I'm talking Roman from E all the way, we got chip seal on 1
Well, you got
mile.
chip seal on 1 mile, but I'm talking about the one that's still gravel.
Yeah, I know, yeah,
But you could do the whole 2 miles too. as far as-
no, you can't, that's my road. Yeah, but sugar bush ain't gonna be anything for ag.
I'm just saying,
Yeah,
there's another one that,
that one I think we'll do for next year for whatever grants we can, but we gotta get that whole thing, surveyed.
correct?
And we gotta get all that brush cleaned out, and we'll be
Yeah.
looking at that this spring,
Yeah,
because that is one big mess.
yeah. Yeah.
So hopefully,
If you wanna fix the road, you gotta do the drainage, and in order to get. the
well, you gotta get
drainage,
your
you
trees
gotta
out of there.
back the trees out of there
Yeah.
and do the survey. And I think that came up before the board years back, and even the surveys are screwed up in there,
Yeah,
remember?
yeah, it's a mess.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's, otherwise all you're doing is putting good on bad,
Right,
so.
I mean, the approach on the bottom part, we did that about
Mhm.
5, 6 years ago,
Mhm.
and that's helped.
Yeah,
From there on around, it didn't, not so much.
but that'll be a grant project, so keep your ears open for next year, so
Yeah,
that we can apply for something for the sugar bush.
okay. I received, I'm still working on one open records request. I requested the quarterly ARIP reimbursement for stop, for the quarter ended 9/30. Looks like that was deposited in early October.
Oh, good, then it does pay out quarterly.
Yeah, so that was nice. The process was pretty smooth. We worked out, there was, apparently there was a formal attestation form that they wanted submitted.
It's almost like a lien waiver.
Jim Wendel's used a different one that he had or something like that, so, we got that all squared away. They gave us a pass on the first one to just, do it going forward, so that's good. I had one person reach out to me for the deputy clerk position. She seems very confident, and we're going to be moving forward with her. So this is all very new to me, so I'm gonna be working through all the logistics to navigate this, to get, multiple users into, QuickBooks, and then also like, creating another user for, probably getting into the files and stuff, and probably determining what files should be obviously granted access to and what files not, or at least not right away, stuff like that. So, I'll be working on that, so I'll keep you updated on that one. Dana from Strategic Management and Consultants followed up with me regarding the Fire and EMS Innovation Planning Grant study. He requested additional information that I forwarded that request to Kevin and Patty. Dana is looking to schedule a Zoom meeting with the fire and EMS leaders. I've been contacting the fire department, since the beginning of August, but have not received any responses regarding the innovation planning grant. I provided McMillan Group with additional requested information for their administrative study, which is the clerk position and the treasurer position. I received a road concern about a pothole on Turtle Ridge Road that I believe that's been already resolved. I received an email from the Hub City Wind Farm looking to connect with the fire department, so I forwarded that email to the fire department and attempted to facilitate a meeting there. Marathon County Towns educational training session is available on December 4th from 5:30 to 7:30 p.m. Topics include zoning, code updates, permitting process, rezone, conditional use, variance, CSM, and more. I completed my required training for the election administration for the next 2 years, and we received zoning permits on Turtle Road, Quincy, County Road C, Stott, and St. Joseph's Avenue. Received a sanitary permit that was issued on Turtle Road and Elm Tree. A shoreline alteration permit was issued on St. Joseph's Avenue, and a new address was issued on Highway T. And that's the end of my notifications and correspondence.
Okay, checks to approve.
John, can I get that date of that one you were talking about with all the,
Yeah, that's December 4th in the evening from 5:30 to 7:30 p.m.
where is it?
I think it might be in,
It's up in
it
Wausau.
is in
isn't it?
Wausau, yeah, I can send you the invitation, I think I sent out the save the date a while ago, but I'll
Okay.
resend it again.
Is there any cost for any of that? No,
No,
just sign up.
I don't even know if you have to sign up.
that's in Wausau. Okay, checks to approve.
Cherokee Garage,
What did we get from Cherokee, Kurt?
mower blades
Okay.
for a tractor. For the ditch mower on the tractor? Yep. Okay. I think you got 3 sets.
Who are McMillan Associates?
That's the people that are doing the clerk and treasurer innovation planning grant function.
So this comes out of the grant money.
Yeah,
Oh,
The Ford 289.
yes,
Right.
Yep.
yes.
And they've been, Quest has been working on Stod.
yeah.
They were working there today.
Yep.
And what did we do at Rigs and Wrenches? And
That
for
was for the,
Freightliner.
yeah,
For what? Grader?
which one was it?
Freightliner.
Freightliner, yeah.
We all have to put in that first.
Everything,
Just about everything.
they figured out 10,000 to begin with, and it ended up, then the parking brake wasn't working, and the light on it, and a spring, and so that was more, so.
Is there much left on their wish list? Because I was under the impression that there was 2 lists, the have to fix now and the.
We haven't fixed it all,
Okay.
simply because
As long
otherwise
as
it
they
would
don't
have
have
to be next
farms,
year.
it would make more sense to fix it all the way ahead of the park, might as well just fix
They
it.
had critical and soon to be, so fix it. And hopefully it doesn't fall apart going down the road.
S&R truck, what is that?
Stainless repair.
Huh? Oh, stainless,
Stainless
okay.
repair.
All
So
right.
did that get addressed, Kevin? There's a couple on them for 3480 and.
2010 truck?
Oh,
Richter and Schnell, what the hell is the $402 for? Anybody know?
What's that one, Joe?
That one is a wet battery.
Yeah, what happened?
A wet battery?
A battery.
A wet battery?
Yeah, it's a fire department.
Yeah, that's ours.
Ain't that under warranty?
No, that's for the fire department.
That's for the
Not the
porta
lawnmower.
hog.
Oh, okay.
Battery's
I'm
not
sorry,
battery.
okay. I just thought right away I seen Richter and Schnell, I thought it was for that piece of shit lawnmower that you guys bought.
No, that one's been, well, it's been there a lot.
It was on 11.
Oh, big time.
Can you tell me what check 20975 S&R
Stainless.
3480?
That might be for the international, the
Yeah.
auger, for the.
I think so.
the, Salt spreader.
Oh,
That
Yeah,
was
we're
not yours.
It's not mine.
We gotta go there for.
It's for the international?
That's what's
Yeah,
on
they
the
put a new
international.
auger in.
okay.
Yeah. That's all right, we'll bill it to the fire department if you want.
No, we're good.
And just as a point of clarification, John, check 21006, this rapid area fire, that will delete all of those payroll
Yeah.
checks.
Yeah,
Okay.
and that's how I coded it. I put it under the balloon wages or whatever line item. I created a new line item for the balloon stuff, so we can
Okay.
know exactly what that cost is.
So then the 2958 is the fire department's?
Yeah, when I come last month and brought that request for the spending, it came in less than what it was. Actually, the fill pipe on top was cracked. That's what was creating the leak, and then we switched that valve
And then the 457, was that also?
out.
Repair?
457, I believe that was the.
20985.
Yeah, right here. Yeah, that's the siren and the tender.
It was, yeah,
Yeah.
change leak in a siren issue.
Yep.
45743.
Okay.
Okay.
Any more questions?
Yeah, I got another question. S&S distributing $682. That was for Fall Fest, I'm assuming?
Yeah.
Boy, they sure didn't go through much beer today.
No, we didn't go too much beer.
Wow.
Cold and
Yeah.
It's a nasty.
It was cold. I had one, that was enough.
Okay. Need a motion?
I'll make a motion to approve the checks.
$209.28.
Through 21006.
Yes.
Second. And the
Yeah,
Electronic.
the electronic.
electronic check.
And electronic checks.
I'll second that.
Okay. Any other discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. What's the next thing? Budget the actual, we're working on budget.
Yeah, so everything's looking pretty good. Doug noted that the parks, so on page 505, total, line total 55100, culture rec education is out of balance, total budget by $1,218.90. So my suggestion is to increase the budget there on the 2 lines above, so it's 55200-15 deposit refund. Put, let's see, $9,241 in there, and then also increase the budget for parks. It's on page 105, 46720. Put the total that we've received as a budgeted item, then we're increasing the budget.
Which it would go there anyway.
Yeah, so then we're increasing the budgeted revenue, increasing the budgeted expenses, puts it back in the alignment.
What else we got for that? Anything?
No, I mean, that'll get us through another month anyway, so, you know.
Yeah,
I
next
mean,
month we'll try.
Who knows?
Alright. Treasurer report.
Can I
That's a question.
ask for a motion on that, just to,
Oh, a
To approve
motion
that?
to move that money?
yeah, to approve the budget, adding to the budget for the revenue and the,
What was another, first number?
The first number was 9241, it was 46720 is the account number. And the dollar amount is 9,241.
Yes.
And we want to move that over to, where the heck is it?
Just add it.
55200-15.
Okay, I'll make a motion to move 9,241 from Parks 46720 to 5520015 for Parks.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. She'll be happy she has 50 cents again. All right. Bank rec.
Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
We're gonna need to transfer probably 250 to cover the bills for tonight out of the tax account. I'll need that.
250.
So you want to transfer 250,000?
Yes, please.
And that comes out of the tax savings.
out of the tax savings.
To the checking.
To check.
Yes, please, general checking.
We need a motion.
Make a motion to move $250,000 from tax savings account to checking.
We get a second?
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. All right, what else have we got on there? Anything?
No, not much change.
Okay.
We don't know how many big
I
bills.
wanted to ask, the money that we're getting back from, for Stott, what do we wanna do with that?
How much is it?
I don't know, it isn't much right now.
Right now it's only like $10,000.
So do we
They
need to
just went
start
into
putting
the-
that into an account for next year? Because we're gonna, We're gonna-
Designated for roads or something.
well, we're gonna be robbing Peter to pay Paul next year. So I just was kinda curious, do we want to start designating that to Stott Road? You know, from what we're getting back for the grant money?
Set up a different new account?
Well,
Or where, how are you gonna put it?
well, that's what I'm asking, what do
Yeah.
you wanna do here?
Why not?
Well, that's kinda my thought,
Yeah.
move that money to where, when we apply for quarterlies, you know, and get money back, put that in there right away. I mean, granted, it's not gonna take care of the big bills, but I think with whoever ends up with the contract, we should be able to get like a lien waiver from them, apply for, reimbursement to get them paid, or they'll just have to wait a little bit. So, one of the two.
That works for them too.
Well,
Yeah.
if it does, you know, well, either that or they're gonna have to wait for a really, really long time. But is that what we wanna do, is move that money and put it into another account then?
Yes, let's do it. Make a motion
Yes.
to move the 10,000 left over from Scott's into an account for Stott
Right.
in the future.
Yeah. All in favor, say aye.
All
Aye.
right.
Opposed? Motion carried, so
Who
you have a
seconded
job.
that?
Huh?
Who seconded that?
Dave did.
And you want it, what do you want it called, like highway funds for Stott Avenue,
Sure.
something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It kinda shows what we're paying to make sure that we're getting reimbursed for everything also. So,
John, was that exactly 10,000?
No.
No.
so whatever
But I
it is.
mean, we can just put in the third quarter 2025 ARIC reimbursement. We could just have the motion be move the September 30th, 2025 ARIC reimbursement from checking to the new account. Then you don't need to know the exact number. I mean, I can get it. if you're
No,
not-
I don't need it right now. I'll do it that way.
But it'll show up next month then,
Yeah.
okay?
Mhm.
Okay, so make the motion that, John.
Yeah,
Okay.
then we need a second, Dave. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, okay, we're good. And the funds transfer we did already.
Mhm.
Anything else?
Is there a bank reconciliation? You did that one?
Yeah,
They're on the corner.
somewhere on the table.
There's,
Oh, separate?
yeah, it's separate. There's 17 there, so anyway.
The reconciled checking account came in at 36,385.32. All right, transfer local projects.
You wanna move Kevin's stuff up?
Oh, that's right, we need a motion to start from 18.
17.
I'm sorry. From 17. Can we get a motion to
Make the
move?
motion to move the agenda, number 17, through, what, did you say, 26?
Yeah.
Okay.
Second.
All in favor, say aye. Opposed? Motion carried. All right, Kevin.
On the ambulance contract for number 17, are we able to negotiate number 4 to allow more time for the townships to recover costs? The reason I ask is we had to pay a $3,000 bill, which came out of the fire department budget, which I had no idea was coming out.
Right,
So my next,
they did negotiate that last year already, wasn't
Yes,
it?
yes, yes.
but my question is, can we work on that? Because again, I'm not good at words, but either way, nothing should come out of the fire department budget.
You're on a different,
What?
you're on 18, you guys stick to 17.
Oh, sorry, okay. So I'm on 17, so can we negotiate that or no?
I mean, with fire, with.
With Marshall?
Marshfield,
Well, yeah, we can bring it back next month, can't we?
They
The
said that,
ambulance?
The ambulance contract is what you're talking about.
Yeah, there, yep, number 4.
they're saying
Number
that
4, I don't have my copy.
November 30th at the latest, but
Right.
typically done in October. And Lori and Kevin would like the opportunity to go and talk to Jordan and make sure that paragraph 4
Mhm.
would give the 5 years, but give the township, if the person that needs to have the collection done on them is a resident, give the township time to get that on their taxes rather than taking it out as a budgeted item.
I think
Right.
that's something to.
Did I word that correctly?
Close enough?
Close enough.
Okay, close enough. We just want the opportunity to see if we can
well.
work on it.
And the
Well-
cover letter said that they would meet with us so we can invite them to the next meeting.
You wanna do that? You guys can negotiate with them before that.
Yeah.
comes and-
That'll work.
So we need a motion to put that on next, the ambulance contract on.
Next month's agenda,
Yeah.
so moved.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? All right. You got your job cut out for you, Kevin.
Yeah.
All right, next.
Okay, 18. I would like to get our budget where we can actually use it. Right now, we have a $1,000 limit.
Mhm.
We have a rescue aid sitting over there right now, broke down, that I can't move over there. I can't do anything with a $1,000 limit.
What do you need for a limit?
Can we go to $5,000? I mean, anything I do that's gonna be big, I'm
So
gonna,
anything over $5,000, you come back to the board.
yeah, anything over $5,000. And,
That's the way it was set up in the first place with 1,000, and the fire department set that.
Right.
well,
At
I,
that time it was set up.
yeah, and I'm just asking because there again, you know, and again, if I have big expenditures, I'm gonna call Debbie anyway. She's my boss. I'm gonna say, hey, here's what we gotta do. It might cost, you know, X amount.
Is this a need or a want?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, but, you know,
It's absolutely a need because vehicle 8 has been out of commission and cannot be driven
Mhm.
because of the repairs that are needed since, I believe, the 1st of October.
I need a little more freedom to move around. I mean, there's things we need to purchase, stuff like that, and I can't move.
If you wanna take baby steps, take the amount that they pay without you knowing, and start with that.
What's wrong with it?
We'll
got a
get to that,
sparking
that's
brake.
another item down on the agenda.
So I guess that's my question on 18, is can we have a $5,000 limit? I don't know what the words are. Usually a budget is, if your budget's this, that's what you have for the year, and
Yeah,
don't spend it all.
but we've always had it to where you come back to the board if you
Yes.
exceed a dollar amount.
Okay.
$5,000, I agree, everything has went up considerably over the years. So a $5,000 limit is not much, really, before you have to come back. Does the board have a problem with it?
Well, my question is that the fire department spending limit, wasn't that in the ordinance?
I don't know.
I think, I'm wondering about the title of what we're saying here.
It's in the ordinance specifically listed for Fall Fest, you're correct.
For Fall Fest,
For
it
Fall
is.
Fest funds, it specifically says
Is it,
anything.
was it Fall Fest?
Yeah.
Correct.
Okay.
So do we wanna do this? We need a motion.
I'll make a motion to increase the fire department spending limit to $5,000
Without board approval, is all that we need.
without.
Yeah. Is there a second? Okay. Any discussion?
Do we, I mean, Kevin's gonna do it anyway, but do we want it in the wording that if it goes over, I mean, does approach the 5,000, that board is made aware
Well,
of
he's
it?
got a limit. So if it goes 5,000 or more, he's gotta come back to the board.
Yes,
That's his
Right.
limit.
so maybe that should be
That's
included in the
understood.
motion.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because if he goes over 5,000,
if
we're
it
gonna have
goes
to
over
be.
5,000, you have to come back to the board.
We'll
There
cut
you
your
go.
hair off.
Okay? There you go.
All right, did you revise your motion?
I did.
Second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. All right,
Purchase agreement for the printer, even though it doesn't go over the $1,000 limit that was previously in place, it does need a town of McMillan representative to sign it and to also decline. What the fire department agreed upon was purchasing a multifunction machine for the fire department. It's $847, but we need the signature of the chair and PO number if you want to stick it on there.
And the one now doesn't work, or?
It doesn't like to talk to the newer computers because it's so old, so the networking is a little, the communication is not the greatest.
They're not synced.
they're more than not synced. I think it's old. Well, the fire department paid for part of the one that's in the
Yeah.
office too,
Yeah.
but they don't have enough time, John's not in there enough, for access.
Or access.
Can you make an appointment?
We'll take it from July to the end of the year, John can have it from the beginning of the year to June.
There you go.
So yeah, we need to get updated on stuff. I mean,
We
from
need
that
a damn
stand-
printer,
yeah, we need a printer.
yeah. So it's either access with John, or they get to buy one. So what do you wanna do?
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Well, we don't have to.
847 from E.O. Johnson up in Wausau.
Pat, you know both printers, is it a volume one like the one there, or is it a
Yes.
downsized one from there?
Yes, it's not as big as that one, but yes, it's got volume to it. And they wanted the service agreement, but honestly, the majority of the year, and talking with everybody in the department, that the majority of your copies come right before Fall Fest. And to pay $60 a quarter for that,
Yeah.
for as many toners as we're gonna use,
That was my next question is.
Not necessary.
for as many toners as we're gonna use, it's gonna cost less money to just buy the toner than it would to pay the
So
service
what was the
agreement.
price?
$847,
Hell of a lot cheaper than that other one was.
yeah.
I'll make a motion to approve 847 for the purchase agreement for the printer.
Can we get a second?
Without the service agreement.
Without the service.
Thank you.
I'll second it.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. All fest fund expenditures. One legal, two struts.
Okay. You want me to? Struts were, Lori, were these from last year or the beginning of this year?
They were budgeted for 2025 to come out of the expenditures
Okay.
for the equipment.
Only that,
Yes.
only that for that.
It was just for the struts
Three.
only.
$3,090.
So the rank and file voted on that?
Yes.
And they want to take $3,090 out of Fall Fest for the struts.
Yep.
Okay.
What's illegal?
That
Now, let's cover this first.
Well, we gotta do one at a time.
It's gonna be all one
So
vote.
we need.
Oh, is it gonna be? Oh, okay.
So,
I don't know.
Well, we can do one motion, we just need to know what the other one is.
That's what I'm,
Okay. Okay, so the next one is for $2,310. So what we want to do is we want to set up a,
an association with
Yes.
501c3,
yeah,
so that the,
We don't need that, we have.
not easy, we can get more grants and opportunities if we do this. If we become an association with the 501c, okay? Three, sorry, a lot of numbers, okay? Right now, if somebody donates to the fire department, okay, it's a gray area on a donation. With this, we can actually write a legal donation slip and they can write it off on their taxes. And every other fire department is doing this. Stratford's going through it now, Hewitt has it. It's a way to better get more opportunities
There's
for the
more
fire
grants
department.
available.
Yeah, there's a lot, it opens up a whole new world.
But we have a tax exempt.
But it's
under
not-
the auxiliary.
It's
For
not
the-
this.
It's not, it's.
It's not the
that's-
same?
It's
No,
not the same.
No.
It's a
Okay.
nonprofit.
Yes.
It's-
501
right,
is
okay.
not-
the auxiliary wouldn't be eligible.
Well, that's my question.
Yeah.
That's my
Foundation
question,
grant, but-
because if we've already got it that it would work,
Right, but it wouldn't be
well, but you
eligible,
think it won't,
it wouldn't be eligible for a foundation grant.
okay.
And how it works is we set this association up, the association still does not own anything. So if we get a grant, then it's still purchased through town board, fire department, the association writes a check to the township to pay for it. But we do not own the items.
And that total is for everything. Establishing the documents, drafting the documents, creating the VINE, the 1023 EZ, articles of incorporation, all of that. And this attorney that has this quote is giving us a very good discount. His name is Cole Hagar.
Is that the one
Yeah.
that Brian
Is that how you say it?
Alvarez was talking to? Or-
Brian Hofferman.
Yeah. This is who Hewitt used.
Mhm.
And then from that standpoint, then, once this would be set up, then Fall Fest would not even be in the fire department budget. It wouldn't even be listed here. It's a whole separate,
It's not in the budget anyway. It's
well, I'm just saying
not in the
this.
budget already.
Yeah. So that's its
Because
whole,
we have that, yes,
yep, that's its
because that's
whole,
under the auxiliary.
okay. So, I guess, yeah, motions on both of them, please.
So what do you need, a motion for $5,400 basically to be moved?
Sure.
3,090.
Do the math.
$5,400.
Use her number.
Use her numbers.
The addition is right.
Well, 2310 and 3090, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
My addition is right.
and so is mine.
Okay.
I can still do it.
I did it first.
I have my numbers on.
Okay, you make the motion.
Move to extend, to expend $5,400 for Fall Fest for legal funds for 501(c) and $3,090 for struts.
Can we get a second?
I'll second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Okay, cancellation of service and service agreement for phone.
So what we want to do is, we want to get rid of the cell phone we have, we want to get rid of the landline we have, and we want to put the landline number on a new cell phone through FirstNet. It's a lot cheaper, and it gives us the ability to have a cell phone on the go, but it's also in the building.
Okay.
So basically, we're just looking at cutting costs, from that standpoint.
And the phone number stays the same?
We would get rid of the cell phone number we have, and we would keep the building phone number.
Okay.
So, we'd go from 2 to 1.
What kind of savings are you looking at, Kevin?
Boy, Deb, you ask a lot of good questions.
I'm sorry.
$2,400 annually on the landline alone, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, no, then,
No,
because you guys have internet with Frontier as well, so.
Correct, so we need to keep the internet.
Yeah.
I mean, we're just.
I'd still
hoarding
say
the phone
probably
number.
at least, well,
And the cell phone alone,
I would say probably $1,000.
The cell phone died the end of last month, so.
yeah.
That's,
So we're paying for something that doesn't work anyway?
at this point,
Yeah.
And what's nice about this FirstNet is, let's say we're in the marsh and it's a bad call, okay? We get back to cell reception, we call them, they can, I think it's within, let's say an hour,
20 minutes.
20 minutes, they can move a satellite to give us cell reception where we're at.
Oh, that's
So,
not a bad deal.
no, so it's designed for fire, police, military, stuff like that, so,
The phone itself is not gonna cost anything.
yeah.
They're out of where?
It's built with AT&T,
Okay.
so. And again, if something bad goes down, we get reception before everybody else.
That's not fair.
That's,
Kevin,
I got an application.
don't forget, we've got the tablet on vehicle 8 with Cellcom also, so you may wanna think about moving that to FirstNet also.
Yeah.
We talked to him about that.
Okay, I just,
So, but yeah, we need to cancel the old one and then do a agreement. for
Did
the
they
new
come
one.
up with a solution for cell phones inside the building over there?
It's what we got to begin with. We'll have a booster for this one, and everybody else is just like before, you walk into your cell phone, it is gonna work or isn't gonna work. It's,
You can do the Wi-Fi assist.
I was gonna say, you got Wi-Fi, don't you?
yeah, most of the time they don't work in 10 buildings, and we're not gonna set up 10 different boosters for 10 different
Right.
cell phones.
But you could hook Wi-Fi on their cell phones.
Yeah, they can.
Yeah, you
they
can-
go on the Wi-Fi and do Wi-Fi assisted calling.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's ways of getting around it.
Anyway, we need a motion.
I'll make a motion to cancel the current service and service agreement for the phone, and then, apply for the new system, whatever it is. FirstNet, or
FirstNet, yes.
We get a second?
So I'll give it a second so we can discuss it.
Any discussion?
I guess the only thing that I guess that I have with it is, if we are gonna go with FirstNet and we're gonna do that with it, and it's only gonna be, the only working phone there's going to be that FirstNet phone inside the station, then I think that phone's gotta stay in the station. Cause I think, well,
That's
the
what
only,
he said.
Yeah, it will stay in the station. If we go on a call and we need to take it, we'll take it, because
but now the thing is now there's no phone in the station.
I can only deal with, everybody has a cell phone nowadays, so I can
Well,
only,
now you're gonna get, you can go down the same road though, now that you're expecting everybody to use their own phones. Where's the kickback? I mean, in business,
Just
that's
plan
what
on
it's
leaving
gonna.
that one there.
yeah, we can leave it there then.
If you absolutely have to take it out in the marsh, that's an exception to the rule.
Yeah. It's, we can, and it's a good question, Rod, it's just we can only play so many variables from that standpoint. I mean, I'm gonna use my own cell phone and take the risk of somebody wanting to confiscate it for a court thing. You know?
I guess my biggest thing is that because of the dead spot inside the building, that if you're trying to get a hold of somebody that's in the building on a call. I mean, I like the landline, but I can see the reason that we're getting rid of it, I can understand that. But the reason I like the landline is because if you need to get somebody in the building, I don't care who it is, when the cell phone, you gotta try to figure out who's in the building.
Correct.
That's the only glitch of trying to, and that's what's nice about the landline, is the fact of is I'm getting a hold of the building. I don't care who answers the phone most of the time. It's,
Yeah.
you know,
And it's something where in 6 months, if we decide it isn't working, then we'll have to come back and say, well, that didn't work.
You'll know in a month.
Yeah, but you know,
Well,
I think it's worth the trial to see if we can save some costs and go from
Yeah.
there. That's just, you know,
And hopefully we don't have a problem like Cellcom did a while back.
yeah.
well, you hope, well, if it's geared towards fire department,
Yep,
it should make a difference too.
Yeah.
So, any more discussion? All in favor say aye.
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 Opposed? Motion carried. Service door replacement contract.
So we went back to Merwood, we got an updated estimate. So right now we're at $15,008. That replaces all the service doors. And they gotta be painted and all that. The other doors are just rusted. They're, they're rusted shot, gave
The
the
frames are going.
Yeah, there's nothing,
Mhm.
you know,
Do you have the money to do it?
it was in the budget.
It was.
But it was a lower number in the budget, and it wasn't acted on, so now,
Does that need to be put out for bids?
no.
Okay. Just asking.
So they're the 3 walk-through doors, correct?
Yep.
1, 2, 3.
They have the doors listed out separately, Dave, if you want those numbers.
Yeah.
You have good?
They should be kind of all the same, aren't they?
No, door,
They're
Which
close.
one's different?
yeah, the back door by the offices is a cheaper door. That's only $41.68, because there's no
You're
glass.
talking the whole frame and.
Whole frame, everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, they gotta take it out, put it back in, caulk around it, tin, you know, all that good stuff.
And you're talking steel doors.
Steel doors, just what's in there.
That
Okay.
includes all the paint, interior,
Yep.
exterior.
Yep, doors be painted in owner's choice of one standard color.
I think fire engine red.
Is-
Hot pink, yellow, something that says I'm a door.
So
Brad.
what is in your budget for?
Ah. Yeah, another good question, Carol.
I think, I gave Scott Sharkey the original quote from Marwood, and it was just a little over 12,000.
And
Was
it's going
put in
up.
the- It was in the budget for that.
I almost wanna say that's
So
the
it's
number.
Not that.
Yeah,
No.
It's not.
yeah.
Wouldn't doors with windows help your reception? Because usually if you go by a window, your cell phones will work.
But you gotta
There's an
stand
upright
it.
window in the-
Yeah, it's just a big tin building. That's the problem. So I don't think it'll help it up, you know, that way.
Well, I know, like, we hunt up north, you know, you go by a window and your cell phone will work, but if you gotta wait for the window, it don't work.
Yeah.
I don't know if those little windows, I mean, are you going to the same style of door we had, or?
Yeah, whatever was
Those little windows really didn't.
Don't do anything.
too
No,
much,
you had
yeah.
to walk over by a garage door one or something like that, it didn't work in the.
I know my shed's no windows. All I gotta do is crack that door a little, then my cell phone works. If I have, but I got steel doors for walk-in too. It
Yeah.
won't work, just crack that door.
George?
Is Marwood the only one that does this?
There's Marwood and there's, what's the name of it, Overhead Door Company?
No, they don't do,
They don't do this.
they don't do steel doors. Marwood is
They'd be the better.
the one I trust.
Okay, I'm just asking.
Yeah. There's probably other companies, but then you have to start looking at where they're actually out of. Is it Wausau, is it Rapids? And the nice thing is, if there's an issue with the door, I can walk right into Merwood and I ain't gotta call nobody or nothing like that. So,
Just curious.
yeah, so that's what I like, is we can actually walk in there and say, hey, come fix the door.
Okay, so we need a motion,
And what is the amount again?
15,000, right?
And $8.
$8.
And $8.
16,008, correct?
Yep, $15,008.
Okay.
I'll make a motion to purchase the service door replacement with Marwood,
Marwood, yep.
for $15,008.
You get a second?
I'll second it.
Any discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Vehicle 8 repairs.
Well, if we go with the $5,000 spending limit increase, we don't need to talk about vehicle 8.
That's what I was just gonna say.
Yeah.
Okay, just talk about it.
Yeah, we're good.
23
was-
is done.
Okay.
It was gonna be close to 1,000, so.
Okay, fire call service agreement.
It actually should say fire cat,
Ah,
CATT. This is for hose testing.
Oh, yeah.
9,000 feet approximately, without any type of continuing agreement with FireCat, would cost $4,050.
That's in the budget, isn't it?
No, it's not.
No.
Did you talk about that last year?
I did, and you guys decided not to have it in the budget because you thought it was just gonna be more cost effective if we did it ourselves.
We would, again, technically, with the 5,000, this falls underneath it now, but one, we wanna get on their list, two, we don't even know if they can make it anymore this year. Okay, so it's just one of them things,
Now, does that have to be done yet this year?
Yes.
yes, but if it don't make it, I mean, you know, we're months behind.
Yeah,
I mean, we're not gonna get into months behind and why, but we're just months behind, and
right.
now we're gonna try and
I
play
just
catch
wanna
up.
know if we need to have this done before the end of the year. That's my question, so.
We wanna try, if they can't, they can't,
Yeah.
you know,
But then we should be the first thing on their list next spring.
yeah, and then we'd be top on their list. Spencer did it, Stratford did it. They all agree that's what they're just gonna do from now on. You know, hose testing is tough. You gotta try and get all the people around, and then you got to set it up, you gotta know what you're doing, and it's just, we don't have the personnel. And it's not just our fire department, it's all fire departments, you know, and that's why a lot of fire departments are going with this. Like I said, a lot when I say in the area, it's Stratford, I believe Stratford, I know Spencer did. You can do a 3-year contract for less, but I don't.
It's not even a contract, it's just a pricing guarantee saying that Tom and McMillan will go back to FireCat for this. If they do that, the first year is $3,780 for the 9,000 feet. They're charged at 42 cents a foot. Year 2 is 44 and year 3 is 46. So the highest you would go is, and they're saying year 3 is due to inflation, it'd be 41.40.
They all got their cost of consumer price index figured in.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I don't, because I believe with that, with the 3-year, you gotta sign a contract and stuff like that, and I really don't wanna.
So you can't just continue to do the hose testing yourself, the department, like you have?
There is no signed contract for this, it's just,
Oh,
I want to do this.
okay. I thought for the 3 years. We don't have the personnel. I mean,
We do have a hose tester though.
we have a hose tester. We don't have the proper people to do it in a timely manner. That's just, and we talked about it over there.
The only thing that FireCat would require is one person to drive the rigs, and Pat said he'd come in and do that.
Yeah, Pat said he would do that. Wave of the future.
So there's no actual contract we have to sign?
No,
Nothing on that
it
order?
was on the agenda because of the spending limit.
So it's a moot point.
New point,
Moot point.
It is, but I wanna bring up to
what's going on?
what's going on, and we didn't know about the spend, you know, it's
Yeah.
got no secrets over
Okay,
there.
so number 24, we can put a line through, we don't have to do anything with that.
Correct.
Okay.
25 is our DNR
MOU,
memorandum, yeah. And that's done, they just gotta,
That's for the chief and the chair to sign.
yeah.
It's just updating with Kevin's information as chief. That's all
okay,
it is.
all right.
Nothing has changed on it.
And there's no agreement we have over McMillan and Marsh or anything in that, or no?
I don't believe they're ever,
No, this is that
Was.
new one that came out, what, 2 years ago, John, that MOU? And you're just updating it is what you're doing,
Yeah.
Right? Yes.
yeah, it's just an update.
Cooperative area, yes.
But because it needs my signature and Deb's, we should probably bring it.
I believe it goes through, doesn't it in there that if they call us or request our help or whatever, that we can't
Yes.
charge them because
Yes.
the stuff that they give us through the grants
Yes.
is what is in lieu of payment in case they have a big situation.
Yes,
So it
and,
does include the Marsh.
and none of those, the options are all the same as they were when you signed as chair and Adam signed. It's just updating the chief, nothing's changed.
So that's just for information only, or we have to,
We have to approve it, we need
We have to
a
approve it.
signature.
Yeah.
So we need a motion to update the DNR MOU,
so move.
and we need a second.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carried. All right,
Yeah, go ahead.
number 26.
Well, that'd be a good spot. We had that on there just to let the board know that Lori submitted 3 motor vehicle accident billings to the treasurer. I don't know if they've gone out yet.
Well, they haven't gone out yet, she just gave them to me.
Okay.
They'll have to go out 3 times before
Okay.
we can do anything about them, so
Mm-hmm.
November, December, January.
All right.
And then, like, 26 and a half? I would like to request.
26 and a half.
Yeah. I would like to request to look at a different insurance company for the fire department.
Get some quotes.
I can't do anything without,
There was one company that was contacted already and they won't talk to us because they're listing John Coppell as the owner of the town of McMillan
so I can't talk to nobody.
insurance policy.
Well, then put the town board down as the owner of that, and John, you'll have to send him the paperwork saying you are not the owner of the insurance company for the town of McMillan.
Marshall Insurance is a great insurance company, but the other insurance company, I can't think of their name. John, you had the packet from them last time.
Is that that same one that quoted us last year?
There we go.
What?
Yeah. Horton VFIS.
Is that the one?
Yeah, they quoted last time against Marshall Insurance.
Mhm.
What's nice about this for the fire department side of the world is any trainings they do or anything like that, we get in free. There's a lot of additional help here for the fire department at no extra cost, and I believe last time, from what I was told, I think they came in the same or a little less for
I think their
insurance.
deductibles on the trucks were bigger, am I correct? I think those were bigger, yeah. Well, they adjusted it because of the accidents that we had had. So, John, what you're gonna have to check on is if they split the fire department off of our,
Yeah, I was
Insurance.
just gonna
And
say.
Is that going
they'll
to-
do whole townships.
yep.
So the question is,
Well, right now, we got it pretty good with Marshfield Insurance, and I know they're gonna cover $100,000 for a lawsuit coming up. So I don't wanna screw that up.
okay.
You know, there's,
And I'm just asking from the standpoint of the training and the opportunities
In the budget.
for the fire department and the
Right.
budget.
yeah,
So
yeah.
it's a question. I don't know if we
We'll
can
get
split
a
them
quote
apart.
from Marshfield also,
Yeah,
and you can get a quote for the fire department from that one. And John, you'll have to take your ownership away.
And just make sure that, you know, if we're getting a break by having all of it
All of
in
them
one.
together. Well, they can quote it, we got that all coming up anyway, so we can get,
By the end of the year.
yeah, we can get the quotes.
okay.
Do you know who you were working with? Was it Michelle?
Yes.
Okay, I'll send her an email and tell her that I don't own
You
the.
don't own the insurance company policy?
Thank you.
All right, let's head up tonight.
That's all
We're
I,
done with you.
yep, thank you.
You talk way too much.
On to my next one.
All right, grants for local projects, John. You had to put that on there.
Yeah, so I came across this, grant opportunity, it's, due October 31st. Let's see, it looks like it's from the governor's office, and you can request up to $2 million per project.
What projects are you looking at?
It looks like it's whatever you wanna do.
Is it roads? Is it,
Let's see,
Vehicles?
yes, vehicles.
oh, we got some really rusty plow trucks.
It says they made investments to health centers, veteran services, museums, libraries, and more.
They cover the library contract?
That'd be nice if they did.
Yeah.
Maybe we almost have to have a project or something to approve. Is it, what's the percentage for the town?
Was that Spears? What was the one in the Spears?
I thought that was the egg grant.
Oh,
Yeah, because he actually sent me a letter, so.
yeah,
said
I
to
got
make
an
sure that-
email. From it.
Yeah, but, definitely worthwhile to look at. I just wish we had another one that we could,
Tap into.
yeah. No, for the egg grant, you know, because you can apply for two, you're only gonna get one,
50% match.
okay,
What is it?
50%. When is that due, John?
The end of October. Let's see, so, yeah, they, $2 million to a family health clinic in Portage County. $250,000 to a museum of glass. $500,000 to the Door County Historical Society for reconstruction of their Eagle Bluff Lighthouse Barn. Another health clinic, Boys and Girls Club, new site in Ripon for $551,000. $2 million to the Outagamie County for expansion of the Appleton Airport Concourse. $75,000 to Remington Volunteer Fire Department for building additions. $800,000 to Wisconsin Vietnam Veterans Memorial Fund for High Ground Multi-Use Visitor Center project. $300,000 to the town of Rutland for a new town hall garage.
And the whole really a few years back.
$500,000 to the Northside Community Development Corporation for Early Childhood Education Center.
So it's a 50-50 grant, and it's gotta be in by when, end of the month?
Yeah.
End of the month.
I could do the small town, or not the small town, not the red one, but the small orange one. We got about 2 or 3 years left in that box, probably before it's gonna rot and fall off.
So we go for a new truck.
Yep.
Can you get the numbers to John?
Kevin,
Kurt, can you look
Kurt,
for a
yes.
new truck, plow truck?
Sure.
Can you get some numbers to John before the 31st of October?
What kind of a truck do you want?
Didn't you get salt?
probably something like the bigger one.
Like the International, right?
Or the Freightliner.
Or Freightliner, I'm sorry, I always get them confused,
Yeah.
because I really don't care.
I can do that.
Dorothy?
How about a salt shelter?
Because we store our salt anymore in the trucks. So,
That's why they rust.
is that really?
Yeah. So, aren't we
How are
supposed to
you supposed to
have
spread
that?
it?
Pardon?
Tell
Aren't
me.
we supposed to have a salt in a container legally? I
No, you don't have to, but when you mix your salt with your base course, you're supposed to have it covered.
Covered.
Yeah,
And picked up by a certain date.
yes.
We have so much, it's gotta be sheltered.
It's gonna be what?
Gotta be sheltered.
Yeah.
We went through that with Solutions.
Mhm.
And made him take his down.
Well, he had crap. I mean, and that was just salt, I believe it was, wasn't it?
I think it was just salt.
Yeah. I think a truck would be a much better.
Solar
Can you
panels
do
up
more
on
than
the
one?
pavilion.
You do more than one grant or no?
Solar panels on the pavilion. Do our own electricity up there.
We're looking at trucks.
Yeah.
We go for more than one item.
That's not far away, October 31st.
No, but.
That's why I was thinking this would be an easier one to,
Yeah,
I can get you a quote on a grader too, that doesn't take long.
go for it.
6-wheel drive, not just a rear-wheel drive. Plow, or
I think we're gonna-
with the wind,
Which one do we need worse?
both.
Neither.
Yeah, I know.
Only-
I wanna know how many grants we can apply for.
We need to get
How
another.
many items you can
Specify.
do for $2 million?
That would be nice.
It says project, call it a road maintenance solution. Throw in the salt building, the salt truck, the grader, the plow, whatever. Throw it all in there and call it a project, call it a road, whatever.
That's an idea, but then you have to still pay the 50%.
Yes, yes.
You know, that's the,
Yeah, but can we afford payments on our 50%? We don't have
Yeah.
to pay down 50%.
yeah,
I think if I remember right, when they bought that Freightliner, that was supposed to be such a better truck than the International. And I think we stuck a ton of money in that compared to the International.
what year are those?
was they weren't.
I'm not saying necessarily brand wise, all I'm looking at right now is the size, that one's a little bit larger.
What year are those trucks?
10 and 17.
So they're starting to see the better days anyway.
Yes,
Yes.
I mean, the International's the older one, so that would be the,
Yeah. Can we go for more than one?
I'm not seeing any specifics on prohibitions on submitting more than one, so we could either go with Eddie's idea of submitting one larger project,
A
or,
township project?
yeah, I mean, we could come up with some sort of road maintenance, project, or,
Apparatus.
yeah.
More road maintenance.
we got a building in there too for salt, or salt shed in
So
there.
you might as well do a salt shed, a grader, and which truck?
The International.
Yeah, a plow truck. Got that, Kurt?
I can get you the grader and the truck quote.
Casey, get me a price on a building
Nice to.
for salt, okay?
Okay.
We need a motion for this, because this is gonna cost us money if this happens to go through.
Well, as we always say, we can reject this,
Yeah, we can,
but
but I'll tell you what, if you get 50% of all that paid for, you're damn fool to reject it. You go down and you get a loan, you just take your lumps and move on. So we need a motion.
It's also a project, so.
Yes, it
it's
would,
going- it's
it
going
would
to-
be a project.
It's gonna
to get-
take time, so
Yeah.
maybe you're doing it in stages over the course of the next 2 to 3 budgets.
Yeah, that too.
Depends on your sunset for your grant.
What's that?
Depends on your sunset for your grant, and if they let you escrow it.
Yeah, that would be nice. So John's gonna get all the specs on that, so we know.
I'll do my best.
And they'll let you know once you start
you
applying. for
fortunately
that.
brought it up, so.
But anyway, we need a motion.
Oh, so it says,
Absolutely.
Come on, John.
it says there is no restrictions on when the projects must be started or completed after funding is awarded, but eligible projects must be shovel ready.
Shovel
So
ready.
it sounds like it's one of those weirdo ones where there's no accountability, they just give you a bunch of money and
Oh.
say, we trust you. And it's
That's not
I
a
don't know,
bad
I mean,
deal.
You've heard that before.
I don't think, I think there's gonna be accountability on this one versus the individual plan
I still
grant.
think we need to go for it. then.
But if there's no grant end date, which I find very difficult to believe, I don't, I mean, because then it would just be a liability
No
on the
sunset
books
date, yeah.
forever, potentially.
Well, we'd have to use the money for what we are applying for.
Yeah, and so if we say that we're shovel ready and then we start with the cheapest thing of a salt shed, and then we move on to other things and we just kind of drag our feet on it, sure, I mean,
Until we get set up in order to do it. All right, I need a motion.
Well, is there a name with it? The-
For
the-
the grant for the
the grant?
project.
Well,
it's the, grants for local projects, I guess.
Oh.
Non-state grant program.
Non-state?
Yeah, non-state grant program. So I think that that might mean that the match has to be non-state funds.
So we can't get a grant to go with a grant.
They actually say in the FAQs that you can use, that you can match with federal funds.
Okay.
So, but, I mean, then we have to get a grant from the feds for a simple
Yeah, they
project.
get a little pickier.
Yeah. Well, we can make a motion to apply for the non-state grant, 50/50, that is due by October 31st. And I guess you want to put it for something specific.
A truck, a grader, and a salt shed.
Yeah.
We need a second.
I'll second it.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Clerk appointment. Oh, that was the only project you had, or do you have more?
Yeah, that was the only
Go ahead.
one.
We got lots of projects going.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
There's a lot.
Burning the midnight oil for the rest of the month, for sure.
Yes.
Clerk appointment.
Yeah, so the more that I thought about it, I feel like serving without a formal appointment could raise legitimacy questions, potentially leaving the town up for some sort of legal dispute. So I think it would be wise to have a formal appointment.
Need a motion?
I'll move that we appoint John as the town clerk.
Okay.
I'll second it.
Do you want to put a time frame on there, like 1 year, 3 years?
I would like to put it until May and do a review, because I got a lot of projects I got John I want
Well,
to
I
get
thought
done.
we'd already made those arrangements.
No, we did not.
We
We were going to wait till after that innovation grant came, what their recommendation was. That's what we had talked
And
about.
said, no, because we talked about having it at the same time as
Right.
everything all at once, in April.
Yep. So why don't you make the motion till May, the May appointment?
Yeah, I think the last time you talked about extending it through May, the current one through May is what you talked about.
Yeah.
I don't know if you actually made the motion.
No, we
or
didn't.
just
Not.
discussed
No,
it.
we just-
we.
Yeah, you
on the
just
burner.
extended
Okay.
the
I'll make
current
your motion for
appointment.
up to,
Well, who made the first motion?
he did.
Okay, then amend it.
That we appoint John as clerk to
Through,
continue through
May of
May of
26.
26.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Treasurer appointment.
Do the same.
Move to appoint Don as treasurer, continuing through to May of 26.
We have a second.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Deputy clerk update and training. John, I think that's on you.
Yeah, so Norma is the person that expressed interest. She's got, she currently works remotely, kind of in an office manager role. And she has QuickBooks experience, which is gonna be helpful because that's what we use. My request is to get a budget for training. While I agree that, you know, if she's, let's say that she's running the payroll and that takes whatever, 2 hours, I don't know. If I'm not running payroll, I shouldn't be get paid for running payroll, she should get paid. But if we're both working together, if I'm training her, we're both doing the same function, so there's some duplication of services. So I was thinking it would be nice to have a $2,000 budget for training the deputy clerk.
I think that's in our ordinances. Your deputy clerk comes out of,
Your salary.
yes.
Okay.
Okay.
But that's what they'd be doing the work, though. This is different, this is training though, isn't it, though?
So it's in the ordinance, so for the deputy clerk, their
Okay.
wages come out of the clerks.
These roles don't ever have a crossover training, they, even, and your guys' don't either, it's always been that way, it's pretty tough in a role like he has to have to do that, but
It is what it is.
it is, that's the way it is in the
Yeah.
state statute, yes.
I mean, you decide on her pay, we don't,
Yeah,
so.
Don't be cheap.
Well, we'll see the trap. Unless he's paying her strictly out of his
Okay,
pocket.
so-
I don't think he can do payroll from his house.
So is she available to start soon?
yeah, so I'm gonna get her in and get her, give her the oaths and stuff, and we'll get started right away.
Okay.
Okay,
So-
e-waste and white goods, John.
So the e-waste recycling was a tremendous success. We recycled 17 tons of material, so that's pretty awesome. It was, let's see. So what I'm asking for is to be able to turn this into just a all of the time collection site versus the once. We can still have the annual event, but this way, if we were to be a year-round collection site, we've already got some room at the shop. We've got, I asked them if I could keep some pallets and some boxes to store the stuff in. So we're all ready to deploy it starting tomorrow. My thought being that, one, there was, the response was so great that there were people that were backed up for, I had people reporting regularly that they were waiting in line for 45 minutes to just get to the front and drop off their stuff. So this eliminates that kind of roadblock there. And then also then people, the residents don't have to leave their e-waste in their house for 360 days. They can bring it to me.
So this would be limited strictly for the township residents?
If you want it to be,
I think it should be, and then we have the once a year thing.
yeah.
Otherwise, we're gonna turn this into a junkyard.
Well, and they'll come and pick up, they have a facility in Stevens Point, so they'll come and pick up on a regular basis whenever I get full, or if I'm approaching getting full, I'll let them know. They can come through, you know, if they're, you know, coming through from whatever, Spencer or something like that, they can pop in and pick up the stuff and then just head on back to Stevens Point.
So they don't have a regular route or anything?
No, it sounds like they've got,
Basis?
yeah, they've got a number of towns that are doing similar things. I'm not sure if they're, have it opened up to people, just townspeople or the whole public, but, I'm fine either way. I think it was a good event.
It was, that turned out very well, there was a lot of good feedback on that. I'm
Yeah.
just afraid that if you open it up to everybody, Marshfield is gonna get really busy.
Yeah, so we did get, my notices on the Facebook got picked up by, I think the city of Marshfield's account reposted it. I think like the Hub City Times or On Focus or somebody reposted it, so it got some pretty good traction. You know, it wasn't just homes, it was like Shirley's House of Hope or House of the Dove or somebody like that came in with a van full of CRTs. So, I mean, I imagine that we should have cleared the deck pretty well on that one day. I mean, we sent in, I think it was 5 truckloads of 12 boxes apiece. So it was a really big successful day. So my request is to be able to be a collection site year-round for McMillan residents. And then also, after the event, I got approached by, let's see, what is this guy's name? Brad. He runs a white goods collection. So this is the stuff that COM2 would not take. So like washing machines or refrigerators, junk like that. He contacted me and said that he does a similar collection drive with, let's see, the city of Abbotsford, the city of Colby, and the town of Hull. So I reached out to those clerks. I got a response from the city of Abbotsford. She said that Brad's great to work with. They don't really have to do anything. He just sets up at their city garage and then collects all of the stuff.
About
So,
time you got here.
I think that would be a good option to do for residents. I imagine, you know, if people are keeping their TVs in their basement for 30 years, there's probably plenty of people that have leftover refrigerators and stuff too, so.
So how does that work then, John? It's just a one-day deal? Is that how they're gonna do it? Because
Yeah, so that one I don't wanna store.
I was gonna say, we got all
That kind of
kinds of
stuff. I
store.
mean, that's gonna be a lot bigger than, you know, my hope is that we're not storing a whole bunch of CRTs. It's probably just gonna be laptops, desktop computers, other small electronics. This one, I think I'd rather just do like once a year or twice a year in the spring and the fall, something like that. So, I mean, I can
I
arrange
think
with
it's a good
him.
thing to look at, I really do.
I can schedule something with him and get that on the books.
The only comment I have is garbage recycling. We did that with the recycling of tires. And of course, there's a big response the first year, but it's kind of,
Then they
And
go,
does it cost us anything?
they throw
No.
everything in the ditches and what
No,
have
it's
you
all free.
around it.
All
but
of both
I'm
of these.
saying it keeps going. It's
Keeps the garbage going.
Right, but it also, you thought you would have recovered all the
Yeah.
tires
Mhm.
that people had laying around, but it's been pretty steady
Yeah,
over the years.
Yep.
And
And I think that
for a
this-
fact, but
this white goods I think it'll be just like the tires. It'll be a steady thing where every year we'll get a consistent flow of junk coming in.
Otherwise, you know, your freezer goes to hell and you gotta pay for it to get rid of it. Well, this way we can just save it for John.
And, you know, it sounds like you could probably work with this
The
guy. I think.
project could be an add-on on the old drop.
Yeah. She says that this guy comes through, he'll pick up stuff outside of the event even. So I don't know, I mean, I'm not interested in being, like, facilitating communications for this guy, like, I'm not gonna, but I think that we could put out, like, you know, or I would talk with him, and if he says, okay, you know, I can say, oh, we're having an event this day, if you want to contact Brad to pick up your junk, here's his contact information. If he wants to get his stuff out there more,
That wouldn't be a bad
we can
deal.
do that, but,
Yeah.
I think, so my request is to be a year-round collection site for the e-waste for town residents, and then also for me to schedule a white goods collection, with Brad, either occurring maybe between now and July 1st of '26.
Can you make that as a motion?
Sure.
No, you can't. Are you making that motion?
I don't know.
Hey, what?
It was too successful. I had the pavilion rented and my people couldn't get in. Coming from Marshall, trying to turn in, and these people wouldn't even let them freaking
Yeah,
get in.
they were doubled up on the whole road.
Yeah.
It was something.
Yeah,
else.
Eddie?
Can we make money off it for like the parks and the shelter or something? Where, with the e-waste I'm referring to, can we, you know, if it's a business, they've got to pay a flat fee to get rid of their stuff? Or
Oh.
if it's a non-McMillan resident, they've got to pay just even something silly like $5 or $10.
Sure.
You know, and then that
It could
motion
be an
could
option.
include, that motion could include that designation to parks or to the Fall Fest or to something.
Mm-hmm. I think we need to get more information on it first before we start doing all of that. But we're looking at it, John wants to get all the information and see how we can get that all set up for that, the white, whatever it is, the
I'd
white
just be
goods.
afraid of them throwing it in the ditches though.
Yeah.
I mean, for $5, they'll go throw it in the ditch a mile down the road.
Yeah, they
and then
will.
Randy's gotta go pick it out of the ditch.
He picked up couches. and-
No, I know, I mean, that's part of the gig, but you don't wanna make any more.
Yeah, I know. Well, right now, they're spending more than that to get rid of the stuff. And I think usually when you get new appliances, you know, what do they charge you to take them with? The
Yes.
old ones.
A lot of them are free now.
I haven't found any. I
I
had to
haven't
pay.
either. I just got some.
Ours is free.
I just got new kitchen appliances and I got rid of them for nothing because I have a son that sits back there and I said, here, take care of this. And otherwise, they were going to charge, what was it, Casey, $80 a piece to take them out. So,
And
yeah.
so you collected it instead, right?
It all works. I'll just tell it.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm curious, if you go with this year-round thing, okay, where are they gonna dump the shit?
You mean the e-waste, is that what you're talking, like?
Yeah.
There's 2 big boxes over at the town garage right now, the same ones that we were filling up on the recycling day. So we're just gonna store those until they get pretty full, and then I'll communicate
So
with.
is there gonna be somebody there to monitor all this?
You don't need.
You know what kind of retards people are, okay? All they gotta do is find a door, dump the son of a bitch and dirty shit, and it's gonna look like Shaw's record yard. I'm not against it, I think it was a great idea, but you can't trust people not to be slobs, because people are basically slobs.
So currently, they'll have to come out there and give it to me so that I can put it in the boxes. The
You gonna
boxes.
be there every day?
No. But I am capable of being there every day. If they wanna call and say, hey, can I drop off this microwave?
Make an
I'll say,
appointment.
okay.
It'll have to be that way, yeah.
But the boxes would be stored inside of the town garage, so they wouldn't just be able to like
It's not like a dumpster.
dump it in the dumpster or anything.
No.
It's a great idea, it's just that you can't trust people, telling you.
You know, if you put a dumpster out there, you're gonna have a mess. That we do know. But if it's monitored, I think should work out all right. So, anyway, do we need to do anything more on that, John?
I mean, I would prefer a motion to allow us to become a year-round e-waste collection site for residents, and then,
Let's do that one first in your motion.
I make a motion to allow John pick up,
Garbage?
to work with that company to make us a year-round,
E-waste.
e-waste,
Okay. Can we get a second on that?
Yeah, second.
Any discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. On the white goods thing, you wanna,
I'm happy to reach out to Brad, and try and facilitate, a collection event.
yeah.
And, but if you guys don't wanna do that, that's fine, I'm happy to.
I don't think it would be a bad thing, but it's gonna be
Need
a,
another job.
Yeah, right,
yeah, like a once a year thing maybe.
it's a lot of exercise, carrying all that stuff,
Yeah.
Good for you.
Those big
Hey, when
TVs.
is the fruit truck coming again? Does anybody know?
I haven't heard from him.
Okay. We need anything else?
I didn't have a motion yet for the white goods, so if you want me to, I don't know if you need a motion, you guys can just
Why don't
say.
you see what he's got to say?
Okay.
Go from there. Okay, new highway truck. All right, we got prices. We got all kinds of prices. The top 2 are the best prices. The rest of these are out of freaking line. 115,000. Yeah. Okay. Got a pen?
Okay.
And this one is for a 25 Chevy Silverado, 3500 HD, 4-wheel drive, regular cab. It's a work truck. What is this? The total price with the broom attachment, hold on here, I gotta do some quick adding. If I wrote these numbers down straight, it would help. Is 83,531. That's complete. That's with a plow. 9.5 foot plow. Is that what it is?
9.5 foot plow, 10-foot dump box,
Yeah.
and hookups to the pump.
Green lights.
And then the other one is, what is the difference between this one and that one? Because that just makes no sense to me.
The
25.
box length and the overall length of the truck, other than that, it's the same.
Okay, one is 60, one is 84.5. Yeah. 4-wheel drive. They're both Chevy Silverados, 2025, 3500 HD. Yeah, this one's got an 11-foot box. This one has a 9-foot box.
It's 146 inch wheel, there's 171 inch wheel.
Is that one only the one ton they got?
There's one coming out of.
They're both out of Holiday Automotive.
I don't know, that's heavy.
All right, if we go to Wheelers or B&H, we're waiting until February to get a truck, all right? And the prices are out of line. They're looking at B&H, 115,000, 111,000, 100,000. And then we had, what was the one from Wheeler's, Kurt?
I think that was pretty close to the,
97, something like that?
gas Ford.
What's that?
That was pretty close to the same price as the 350 gas Ford from B&H. Whatever that was.
I don't know which one that is, we had so damn many of them, it was ridiculous.
How much was the second option? That
The
was
second
that
one is 84,998, and that's with the broom attachment also. That's set up complete. One has got the second one has got 11-foot stainless dump box, folding sides, hitch, backup camera, underbody toolbox, with a 9-foot 2-inch Boss snowplow. All right, and light tip tool shop. This one has got a 9.5 or 9-foot stainless dump box, folding sides, hitch, backup camera, underbody toolbox, and then same thing. The difference is $1,500 between these two, and we can have either one of them within a month. Am I correct?
How often they ever use the plow on that truck?
They will be using it. They did last year.
Yep.
Yeah.
The current truck's on a two-wheel drive, but I plowed it last year.
So did you want to look at these?
I don't think I ever saw the plow on it, ever. And I saw the broom only on it a couple times.
But anyway, that's what they are. But this would have the room attachment on it. It already has the plow.
Which they could use a lot of times, still in the big truck, right?
So we can take.
But then again, you'd have to hook the
Any
plow.
year,
That would take a lot of
Yeah,
work.
so we'd be able to take it to the others.
Where are they at?
Where's Holiday Auto?
And they deliver.
Where is it?
Fond du Lac. But the warranty work, you can get them right here.
Yeah. Okay.
Big deal.
All the extras are all done by Monroe.
We got the
Box,
prices.
plow, all that.
100, yeah, 150. Jesus Christ, this is ridiculous. So which one am I? So it says,
I'm seeing
yeah. Yeah. Which one? Which one?
Out of the two,
Yeah,
I'd go with the longer wheelbase.
Which is which one?
11-foot box?
Yeah.
Okay.
We have the money?
Yep.
Longer wheelbase is better.
This is under, we don't need to get bids on these? Quotes are good enough?
No. Quotes are good. If you want quotes, I got them. I got them. Here you go.
No, I'm just asking that.
Yeah, we're not
That's good
gonna
enough,
put
we
that
don't have to do bids.
No.
Okay.
I don't think we won't come out ahead, by no means. But I think going with the 11-foot stainless dump, holding sides, it's the 2025 Chevrolet Silverado 3500 HD. I need a motion. And the price is $84,998. Price does not include tax, title, DMV service, fee, or plates. So that's extra.
For either one.
Huh?
For either one, right?
Yeah. Now,
What happens?
what?
That, is that the total price? Because the 7,500 you'd be paying back in the roll. All you'd be paying the.
Well, come here and look at this, you tell me.
Only gas and diesel.
Casey, are these gas or diesel?
Gas.
Gas.
Gas ones, okay. I think the diesel was more expensive, am I correct?
Yeah.
Just 15,001.
Okay.
Okay, did you add the 7,500 to that already? That would be, okay, you're going for the, on the wheelbase?
Not this one.
That would be the price, because that one you're paying as a roll to put the pump on.
So actually, the price comes in at $77,498, we don't have to have the $7,500
You actually
added?
have to accommodate it to pay the roll.
Oh, okay, because they won't, okay.
Yeah.
So the price is actually right now $77,498 plus tax fees, all that together. And then
Which one?
for the 11 foot. But to get the broom attachment put on, we'll have Monroe put it on later and add $7,500 approximately. So this is the one we're gonna get then. I need a motion to spend this money.
Because then with this one here, we're reusing our own broom that we have now, that we just
Right.
refurbed,
Yep.
and then we'd be using the blade, right? We're not buying another plow for it.
Are you
Yeah,
buying
we're
a plow?
getting
We
a
buy a
new
plow,
plow.
it's wider than what we got.
The plow currently ain't wide enough for a new truck.
Okay.
So it's a 9.2 Boss snowplow, that's included in this. So,
So I move to approve the purchase of a new highway truck with the 11-foot dump Chevy Silverado from Holiday Automotive for $77,498 plus taxes and fees.
okay. You need a second?
I'll second it.
Any discussion? All in favor? Pardon?
I spent a lot of money tonight. That's all I'm saying.
It's easy.
Well, we got it in the budget for 100,000 for a new truck, so I think we came in actually pretty good.
Yep.
So, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried.
What's the proposal for the disposal of the overtime?
We'll talk about that in a second here.
Okay.
What I'd like to do is put it on the agenda for next month. Maybe put that little red truck out on bids. Need a resolution for that. But we need to get this one first before we get rid of the
Yeah, I was
other
gonna
one.
say, I'd like to see the new one operational before we
I'd hate to
get
have
rid of
Randy have to sit there with no truck. But I think next
Make
month
it
we'll,
contingent on
Next month?
getting a new one. There you go.
well, we,
Just make a resolution.
well, we need a resolution for next month anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, so then, the next item on here is the Oshkosh. And that is leaking oil. So I asked John to type up a resolution, did you?
No,
Well, then why would we have a resolution for Oshkosh truck? Okay.
you told me to
Need a
put it on the
resolution
agenda,
for
but
it.
you didn't say anything.
And I wanna get rid of
what to
it.
do with it.
So,
What is it? I don't even
it's
know.
a big plow truck that's been sitting back there and we don't use it. We don't use it.
Every 15 years.
Yeah, well, that's, you know, all the
When you need it, you need it. That's
So
all
yeah, well,
it
now
is.
you're gonna get it fixed first, because now it's leaking oil. So what do you wanna do?
Or you're gonna get a scrap price.
I don't know.
Scrap price.
That's about what you're gonna get. I mean, if somebody wants to buy it for scrap price, sell it to them, is that, you know? You can call Shaw's and see what we can get, but I think it's time to get rid of it. Otherwise, we're putting it in the park and she's gonna have a lawn ornament.
I think the thing to do with it is to have them get it weighed or figure out its
Yeah.
weight, what its scrap price is, put that as the minimum bid,
Right.
and then put it
Well,
out.
I don't know if you want to
What's
put it-
worth. Well, I'm just saying, put it out, either put it out like Wisconsin surplus or something
Yeah.
else and see what we get, and get what we
You're
get.
not gonna get crap for it.
But then it's fair to everybody in the township that's for years have said, oh, when that thing goes, I want it. And
Yeah,
that way, when
Yeah.
that happens, then, well, no, everybody said it, and
They did.
everybody's had an equal chance at getting it then.
yeah, but I
What
think
is it,
scrap price is
51
a fair price.
Well, there's no reason to go below scrap price, because
No.
we can drag
We
it
can
down
get
there, drive it
scrap
down
price.
there and get it.
Yeah. So
What is it, a 51 or something?
51.
I know it's pretty old.
it's just time, you know, it's just taking up space and I don't know if it'll make it down to the scrap yard actually if it's sitting there leaking oil. Cause I'm guessing seals are probably dried out or whatever, who knows,
It's been started in the last,
10, 15 years.
no, it's
But anyway, I need a motion to get rid of the Oshkosh as discussed.
Okay, I'll make a motion to get rid of the Oshkosh truck as discussed for scrap, the price of scrap or whatever.
Not to go underneath the price of scrap.
or better.
Yeah.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Yay, it's going away.
What's the score? Anybody know?
Oh, my God, look.
They were down.
1-0,
Oh, the Brewers?
bottom of the seventh, yeah.
What's the score?
1-0, Brewers are behind. Okay, last item, schedule a budget workshop. Do we need to have one more? I think so. I think, Nicole, I think you have some stuff we can go over.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was still waiting for numbers for, attorney fees,
Oh,
you know, that type of thing, so, all right.
Did we get some resolution on these
And what-
art stuff?
I don't know what stuff you're talking about.
John, did you get some resolution to your email on the 13th?
I was just throwing it out there for, I don't know where that credit for the, it looks like the doors,
Oh.
so there's probably either a card or
No, they had,
or something.
in-store credit.
Okay.
That's what they got, so when they use that, because they had made some returns.
Yeah, I just wanted to make everyone put it
How
on
much
to
was
the board.
the in-store credit, did you say, $800?
Short 800, but it's
Okay.
hanging over.
So when you use it, you'll have to bring the receipts into John. Okay.
What's it for?
It was for a return that they took, they went and put seals and stuff around the doors in back here, and, took some stuff back that they didn't need. So, they gave them an in-store credit instead of a credit. Oh, question, did you put Randy Forrest on Menard's card? I know we voted on that, I had him put on there.
Do you know when?
We did.
That was in June, wasn't it, when we hired him? It was right after that, or July? Because he was, I know we did that.
We talked about it.
Yeah, we made a motion to have Randy put on there.
You updated it, there was a bunch of changes, or no, there was only a couple of changes.
There was only a
but
couple.
We did update,
Yeah,
we did update it.
but anyway, if he's not on there yet, so you need to check on that, John, to get Randy,
Okay,
all right?
I mean, do you want, what if I can't find in the minutes? So we've approved, you guys have approved all minutes except for this meeting. If none of the minutes include a motion to put Randy on the card, do you want me to put him on the card or not?
Yes, because I know we made a motion to do
I don't
that.
think it's, yeah, okay, yep, I think that sounds fine.
And then, we need to set a budget. The reason I just happened to think of Randy not being on there yet, that's, he's gotta run with somebody all the time, yeah. Which he is doing a very good job. So, what else was there? Rivals,
Oh,
I called them last month, right after the meeting, okay, in September, Rivals for our new furnace. And I called them right after our meeting, I think it was like the next day. They're gonna be here in 2 weeks. That was 2 weeks ago, that they were supposed to.
One of these days, Mike needs to meet, right?
Here, huh? Well, they're gonna come and do the furnace in the shop, okay? We got a signed contract with them, and I called them, like I said, right after the last board meeting, and yeah, we should be there in about 2 weeks. Well, that was 2 weeks ago. So, when do you want to have your budget workshop?
We're set up for a meeting on November what? 10th, 11th, or whatever, what is it?
Why don't we do it on the 20th?
next Monday?
Next Monday or Tuesday, how does that sound?
Doesn't matter to me, 20th or the 21st. Let's do the 21st. Tuesday.
Okay, let me see here, let me just make sure. 21st, that should work for me. 6 o'clock? Anybody? Anybody have a problem with that?
I don't have my calendar, so whatever.
Unless we have broken bones or surgery, I will be here.
Yeah, broken bones and surgery, yeah. 6 o'clock?
Yeah.
Tuesday.
Yeah, the 21st. I don't think we need a motion for that to set it up, and now we need a motion to adjourn.
So moved. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried.
Hey, before you run off,
Hey, Eddie, before you
fall
take
down
off.
today, did they turn a profit? Or no, you know,
What's that, Fall Fest?
Fall Fest.
The way it looks, yes, at this point.
I'm just curious.
All right.
Jesus Christ, everybody looks at me like a heaving pile of dog.
You brought it up. They never did get back to my sister, all the truck. They didn't smash it up.
Because usually, I mean, he's got these the same day, so we were lost.
Rescue aid or whatever?
Rescue
aid.
I think you guys are.
That's pretty much too much.
Well, then probably too old.
Did they give any,
That's what happened.
did they give any
It was too old. Replaced one. Just only replaced one, and then the son of a bitch blew. He got killed.